What if I told you that one man, once a thief, a liar, and a prisoner, became the father of over 10,000 orphans, traveled the world preaching the gospel without asking for a single penny, and proved that God still answers prayer? His name was George Muller, a man who dared to live by faith, who built orphan homes without loans or fundraisers, and who recorded thousands of miraculous answers to prayer. In a time of spiritual doubt and social despair, George Muller's life became a living testimony that God is real, God is faithful, and prayer still moves mountains. This is not just a biography, it's a journey of trust, transformation, and timeless truth. Stay with us as we walk through the extraordinary story of a man who trusted in God and was never disappointed. In a quiet town nestled in the Prussian countryside, a baby's cry pierced the autumn air. It was September 27, 1805, and little did the villagers of Kroppenstadt know that the boy born that day would one day become a father to thousands who had no fathers. His name was George Muller. From the outside, George's early life seemed ordinary. His father, Johann Heinrich Muller, was a tax collector, a serious business-minded man who believed more in figures than in faith. Religion to him was a matter of formality, something respectable people observed. His mother was more gentle but often frail and passed away when George was just 14. At her funeral, while the congregation bowed their heads in solemn prayer, young George's heart remained untouched. The truth was, he didn't grieve. He couldn't. His heart had long been hardened. Even as a child, George learned how to charm others with his words. He was intelligent, articulate, and entirely given over to sin. By the time he was 10, he was stealing from his father's money box. At 11, he could tell a lie so convincingly that even adults believed him. At 12, he was sneaking away from home to gamble with his friends and drink himself into a stupor. And at 14, on the night his mother died, he was out carousing with friends. There were no prayers said, no tears shed, just laughter, cards, and beer. He had no fear of God, no sense of right or wrong, only a growing desire to enjoy life without consequence. Religion, to George, was a costume. He could attend church and quote scripture with the best of them, but it was all a performance. He had mastered the role of the respectable young man while hiding a double life behind closed doors.